All right, welcome here to Buchholz Park here. Leo Cub Mancheski, our Auto Select Stevens Point pregame show here. Stevens Point Sixers hosting Marshfield here tonight. Second Senior Legion game. Of course, Stevens Point played last night, had a 13-3 win over Merrill right out here at Buchholz Park. We'll have Legion baseball action coming up here momentarily. Marshfield just finishing up their infield ahead of time. We'll have our starting lineups. National anthem will be underway probably in the next 5 to 6 minutes or so, if I had to guess. With our Auto Select pregame show, Auto Select, which is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. Again, yesterday, Stevens Point came out of here with a 13-3 victory, won by way of 10-run rule. Calvin Roth had collected 3 hits last night. Noah Marshke, Peyton Fleas both collected base hits, as did Jacob Garth. Coy Carlunas had a base hit last night. Braylon Smola was 2 for 3 last night with a couple runs scored. Dayton Kobach had a run scored last night. And Zach Richter pitched last night for the Sixers. Merrill, on the other hand, started Cameron Wallen, and he was 4 2/3 last night. Again, both teams last night was opening day technically here for Senior Legion. Marshfield tonight comes in here head coached by Josh Metz, assisted by Mason Coffrin. Sixers, on the other hand, head coached by Bobby Opiola and assisted by both Brian and Brendan Klisch. Sixers will be in action this weekend over in the Wisconsin Rapids tournament. They'll have a pair of games on Saturday. I believe for sure one game Friday, a couple on Saturday, and then a pair on Sunday as well. So that'll be over in Rapids. Lesky Sports will have those games as of this point in time here, so happy to be bringing those over to everyone here. We'll take a brief pause here, but before we do that, we'll give our final shout out here to Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. We'll get our starting lineups here momentarily, our national anthem, and we will be underway probably in the next few moments here. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball here, Stevens Point Sixer Legion Baseball. We'll be back here in a moment.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, welcome back. Here's Zaleski Sports on the call here. Chase Lyons doing the production tonight. Dan Lau here as well. Brandon Barancott on the call here. Emmett Konieczny to lead things off out at pitcher tonight for Marshfield. Aiden Cherney hitting in the 2 spot in left field. Owen Griesbach hitting third tonight out in center. Nate Richardson over at second base hitting fourth. Mac Konieczny hitting in the 5 spot catching tonight. Adam Gilbertson hitting 6th and at first base. Chase Robinson over at third hitting 7th. Kane Topher here, the right fielder, hitting 8th. And Jacob Sadowska here rounding it out over at shortstop, hitting in the 9 spot here. Starting lineups for the Sixers here. Calvin Roth, the shortstop, hitting first. Jacob Garth over at second tonight, hitting second. Noah Marshke at first, hitting third. Peyton Flees hitting fourth and center. Braylon Small out right tonight, hitting fifth. Zach Richter out in left tonight, hitting sixth. Coy Carlunas hitting in the 7th spot, doing the DHing. Dayton Kobach, the catcher, tonight hitting 8th. Devin Krehak hitting in the 9th spot over at third base tonight. We will get our national anthem and we'll be underway here shortly.
And at this time, we'd like to ask any veterans of all branches and those that continue to serve to rise and be recognized. We thank you for your service. And now, would everyone please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, back here, national anthem here. We're ready to play some baseball here tonight. Again, our Auto Select Stevens Point pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires, complete. Auto Repair Services with locations over on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go here. So a lot of familiar faces. Of course, had a chance to cover the game here last night. Kelvin Roth, the Highlight House player, last night had collected 3 base hits. Did the shortstop Kelvin Roth. Certainly a lot of other players had some nice nights as well. First night of Legion here tonight. Marshfield comes in here. He'll be led off by Emmett Konieczny and Aiden Cherney, followed by Owen Griesbach. Caden Adam, the right-hander here, gets the start tonight for the Sixers. Defensively, he'll have Noah Marshke over at first, Jake Garth over at second. Third base tonight by Devin Krehawk. Calvin Roth over at short. Out in the outfield will be Zach Richter in left, Braylon Small out in right, and Peyton Flees out in center field tonight here. Of course, Coy Carlunas will be the designated hitter here. Emmett Konieczny will lead things off here. We'll be underway here shortly with Zaleski Sports here tonight. Emmett Konieczny here. Of course, a familiar name for so many, no doubt. Columbus Catholic multi-sport athlete. Had a chance to cover him specifically in baseball over in Marshfield at the Jack Hackman Field. And we are underway here. And Adam here set, working out of the stretch here to start things off. And first pitch misses high and in here to Konieczny. And a called strike, so 1-1 now to Emmett. Aiden Cherney over in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. Ball hit foul. Count goes 1-2 now to Konieczny. Lights on here out at Buchholz Park here. Good night for some Legion baseball here. The 1-2 offering from Adams. Swung on, missed, drop third strike. Throw down from Kobach. And they will retire Konieczny for out number 1. And the first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice and cleanup and restoration. So out number 1 here. And Cherney now, the left fielder. Ball hit on the ground over to Roth. Roth gloves it, makes a long throw over to Marshke for out number 2. So Cherney retired by way of the 6-3 ground out here. And center fielder Owen Griesbach here. So Caden Adam effectively threw 2 hitters here. 2 fairly quick outs, we'll say. And that ball misses. Count now goes to 1-0. Again, we got Marshke over at first, Garth over at second, Roth over at short, and Krehak over at third. Infield wise, so 2-0 count here now. And Adam misses a bit down though, so count now goes to 3-0 here to Owen Griesbach. Relatively calm Wednesday evening here over at Buchholz Park. A called strike, so hitters count now goes 3-1 to Owen Griesbach. Adams offering, that's hit pretty well. And that's going to find the gap. That'll be down for a base hit. Peyton Flees gloves it. Bare hands it technically. Gets the throw back in and a double for Owen Griesbach. So Owen Griesbach with the stand-up double here. Nate Richardson tonight hitting in the 4 spot. Adam working here from the stretch. And the pitch hit sharply out to Flees, and Flees has a beat on it, and he will retire Richardson. Round number 3. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We move to the bottom half, inning number 1 here. Marshfield 0, Stevens Point coming up. You're listening to and watching Legion Baseball, Sixers Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
All right, back out here for the bottom half, inning number 1. One of our many game day sponsors here today, Felt's Dairy. Culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. That's Felt's Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. Today also brought to you today by SC Swiderski, and SCS Apartment or Home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. So Kelvin Roth to lead things off here. And he was our in-the-house Zaleski Sports highlight player last evening was Kelvin Roth. Kelvin Roth to lead things off, followed by Jacob Garth, Noah Marshke, Peyton Flees, Braylon Smola, Zach Richter, Coy Karlunas, Dayton Kobach, and Devin Krehak. Emmett Konieczny will get the start here, as we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show. So Konieczny's first pitch misses outside here. 1-0 now to Roth. And Kelvin Roth put a charge into that baseball, but that will stay in the friendly confines here out at Buchholz Park near the Ivy. A little Wrigley Field reference there, perhaps. 1 out now here, so Roth retired by way of the F7 here. 1 out here. And a called strike to Jacob Garth here. That ball skips down low, so 1-1 now to Garth. Noah Marshke over in the on-deck area here for the Sixers. And Konieczny misses outside and low. Maybe get a check here on catcher just to make sure he's okay. That's Mac Konieczny here. Does your roof need attention? Well, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. If you have recent hail damage to your home or business, Seamless Commercial Roofing is your hail damage expert, and their workmanship is always guaranteed. Call them today for a free estimate. That's Seamless Commercial Roofing. Call 715-204-8103. So Mac looks to be okay here now. So 2-1 count to Garth. Count moves to even now to Jacob. And that ball hit out of play. Foul count will remain 2-2 here. So Konechny misses down low. Count moves to full now here. Garth over at second base tonight. Saw him, I believe, out in left a little bit last night. I'll hit over to short. A long play. They're not going to get the speedy Jacob Garth. So he will be aboard for a base hit. That was Jacob Sadowska over there at short. Made a good play. Just the speedy Garth was going to probably 9.5 times out of 10 beat something like that out. A runner aboard now here for the Sixers. And Marshke laying the bunt down and bunts foul here. Garth was on the move. Peyton Flea is over in the on-deck area here. Konechny checking his signs here. He's all set. Good throw over to first. Garth will retreat back in safely there. That's Adam Gilbertson over at first there applying the tag. Konechny's pitch out of the stretch, fouled out of play here. So count now goes to 0-2 now to Noah Marshke. Again, Jacob Garth down at first. One out here, bottom half, inning number 1 here tonight. Konechny set. Roth going down, and he will be in there with a stolen base. And a 1-2 count now here to Noah Marshke. Ball misses outside now, so count moves to 2-2. That ball hit, that's going to be Auska over there, and they will get Marshke. Nice play, but Garth will advance over to third. So Sadowska to Gilbertson for out number 2 to retire Marshke, and Peyton Flees now with 2 outs. Lead runner just 90 feet away from what would be the first run here for the ball game. Konechny set from the stretch here, and the offering is hit. That ball hit pretty well. Going back on it, and that ball will be caught at the warning track, but Flees put a nice charge into that baseball. That will be the end of 1 complete here. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We move to the top half of inning number 2 here. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball here. Stevens Point Sixer Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, we are back here for the second inning here. And Chase Lyons giving me the green light, doing a nice job just right where he left off. Back during the basketball season, Chase is here. And Caden Adam is out for his second inning of work here tonight. 0-0 our score. Couple of very solid pitchers out on the hill tonight with Caden Adam and Emmett Konieczny. Caden just finished his senior year over at Stevens Point Area Senior High School. So Mac Konieczny here, the catcher here tonight, hitting in the 5th spot. Lead things off here, top half inning number 2. Adam from the stretch, the pitch, and a called strike to Konieczny. And Max swings and misses at strike 2 now. So 0-2 now to Mac Konieczny. And Adam Gilbertson over in the on-deck area for the Marshfield squad here tonight. And a called strike 3, and that is the second Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout, where you can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So out number 1 here.
Number 15, Adam Gilbertson.
Adam Gilbertson, the left-handed hitting Adam Gilbertson. Looks at ball 1 now, down low to first baseman here tonight for Marshfield. And a swing and a miss here to Gilbertson, so 1-1 now. And that pitch just missed, so count now goes to 2-1 here to Gilbertson. Chase Robinson over in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. Now 3-1 now here to Gilbertson. And that ball will be hit out of play down the left field foul line here. So two now here to Gilbertson. And that ball hit out to left. That's going to drop in for a base hit for Gilbertson. Second hit here tonight for Marshfield thus far. Chase Robinson, his first plate appearance here. Adam misses down low now. 1-0 to Chase here. With Gilbertson over at first. Marshke over at first for the Sixers here. Going to try to hold Gilbertson on. That ball hit pretty well in the air. Should stay in play. Peyton Flea's given chase on that one, and that will be out number 2 here. So Robinson retired by Chase Robinson here. We're out number 2. And Kane Topher here, the right fielder, his first plate appearance here. Caden Adam working out of the stretch here. His offering misses down low, gets away from Kobach, and Gilbertson will advance to second here. Jacob Sadowska over in the on-deck area for Marshfield. Caden Adam working here out of the stretch with 2 outs here. Top half, inning number 2 tonight here. And Adams 1-0 offering here. Fouled back by Topher here, so 1-1 the count now. Lights on here at Leo Cub Manchesky Field out at Buchholz Park here in Stevens Point. And that ball hit over to third, going to be a tough play. Krehak will make the play and not going to be in time, but that was going to be a tough baseball to come up with there for Devin Krehak. That was going to be a tough play. I believe that'll probably go down as a base hit. It should anyways. Now runners at the corner here now for Jacob Sadowska here. Topher over at first, Gilbertson over at third. 1-0 count now to Jacob. Adams 1-0 offering from the stretch here, and the pitch misses outside now to Sadowska. Jacob, the shortstop here, head coach Bobby Opiel out to say a few words. We'll stay right here unless there's a change of pitchers. I don't believe that there will be, just based upon what I'm seeing, but you never know. Rocky Rococo's pan-style pizza and pasta is a Stevens Point favorite for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Always supporting local and always an easy and affordable choice for your next family night out, fast food on the go, or even your next catering for a party or work function. That's Rocky Rococo's. Enjoy Rocky Rococo's here in Stevens Point. So, manager, head coach Opiola to say a few words of encouragement perhaps. Ball hit over to Roth at short. He'll take it himself, and that will be the third out. And Sadowska will be retired. Couple of hits here, no runs, no errors. We move to the bottom half of inning number 2. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball here, Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
All right, we are back here on Zaleski Sports here. Move to the bottom half, inning number 2 here. Emmett Konieczny out for his second inning of work here. He'll see the 5th hitter in Braylon Smola, followed by Zach Richter and Coy Carlunas here. Of course, Braylon had a couple of hits last night too, as Braylon. Of course, Braylon, the multi-sport athlete. Phenomenal running back here at Spash. Just finished out his senior year, did Braylon. He looks at ball one here from Konechny. Zach Richter over in the on-deck area here for the Sixers. And Smolla hits that one. That's going to get out of play down near the bullpen. It's worth a token out here for the concession area, so you'll see a lot of mad scrambling. Let's see who the sprinters are here. Quite a few of them, I must say. Oh, Konechny and Smolla swings and misses, so 1-2 now here to Braylon Smolla. And a called third strike here to Smolla, so he'll be retired by Konechny here for out number 1. And that brings up the left fielder here in Zach Richter. Richter, the right-hander who we saw out here last night on the hill, hits that ball pretty well, but that will be caught out in center. He will be retired for out number 2 here by way of the F8 here. And Coy Karlunas, the designated hitter here with 2 outs. Dayton Kobach in the on-deck area here for the Sixers. Konechny working with 2 outs here. Scoreless here in the bottom half, inning 2. That ball lifted out of play. That will be foul. The count now goes to 1-1 now to Karlunas. And the 809 train rolling through town here, I hear. Just beyond the Wisconsin River here. 2-1 count here. That ball, I think that hit Karlunas. They're going to call it a foul ball, and they do. Yep. So 2-2 now. Here is the count. Couple outs here. 2's wild on the top half of the board. And a called third strike, so Karlunas will be out. And a 1-2-3 inning for Emmett Konechny. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move to inning number 3. We're scoreless here out at Buchholz Park here in Stevens Point. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball, Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
All right, back out here to Leo Cub Manchesky Buchholz Park here in Stevens Point. Inning number 3 coming up here. Emmett Konechny will lead things off here for Marshfield. Konechny looked pretty solid out on the hill again. Did have a chance to cover him a little bit in Marshfield Columbus baseball, and again, just a good multi-sport athlete. Certainly those around the state know him in basketball, but a pretty nifty baseball player here as well. And that ball hit foul out of play here. Should miss the vehicles. That's good. 0-1 now to Emmett Knichny. Adam working here from the stretch. The pitch hit out to right. And Braylon Smola will retire Emmett Knichny for out number 1. So Aiden Cherney here, 0 for 1 here tonight. He grounded out to short back in inning 1. Off-speed pitch got a piece of him. So he is hit by pitch and will be aboard here. And Owen Griesbach, who had the double here tonight, he's 1 for 1 this evening. Had the double, stand-up double back over in inning number 1, did Owen. Nate Richardson in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. Adam working with 1 out here. And that ball hit pretty well. That's going to be trouble. That's going to be extra bases here. We'll see if they bring the run here. They will not. So a double, and the second double here for Owen Griesbach tonight. 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles. Cherney moves to third. And Nate Richardson here, he flew out to Peyton Fleas in center back in inning 1 here. So 0 for 1 here tonight for Richardson. I beg your pardon, yep, Richardson. Couple runners in scoring position here. Ball misses downstairs now to Richardson. Mac Knichny in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. Adam from the stretch here. The pitch hit sharply over to second. Good play. Garth, a run will score. Garth making a good play over there. We saw some of that, a lot of that in fact, for the high school season. Cherney scores. Griesbach goes to third. Breaking ball in there for strike 1 to Mac Knichny. Mac 0 for 1 tonight. Griesbach over at third. Ball chopped. That's going to be a tough play for Roth. See if he gets there. And a great play by Kelvin Roth. Staying with it, showing the range, showing the arm. That is a phenomenal play by Kelvin Roth for out number 3. Got to give props to that, no doubt. So 1 hit, 1 run, no errors. We move to the bottom half. Inning number 3 here. Marshfield out front 1-0. Stevens Point to come up in inning number 3 here. You're listening to and watching Legion Baseball here. Stevens Point Sixer Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
All right, back out here for bottom half inning number 3, one of our many game day sponsors tonight, Next Step. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. So Dayton Kobach here, his first plate appearance here, inning number 3 here. Dayton the catcher here for the Sixers. Emmett Konieczny out for his 3rd inning here of work. And Kobach will walk by way of being hit by pitch here. Devin Krehak here, his first plate appearance tonight. We're at third base. It's to be Caden Weinfurter, the pinch runner here for Kobach. So Konieczny working here from the stretch. The pitch misses down low and out here. So 1-0 now to Krehak. Showing bunt there for a moment, and Weinfurter with a stolen base there. So he represents a runner in scoring position, does Caden Weinfurter. Konieczny working here, and ball misses. No, it's a called strike. A 1-1 now here to Krehak. Tell you, my eyes aren't what they once were. Still not bad, but so strike 2 here now to Krehak. And that might very well be why I'm up here and not calling balls and strikes. Tough job, but give props to the umpires, definitely. And that'll be a base hit for Krehak. We'll see if they send Weinfurter. They do not, but runners will now be at the corner here. So Krehak with a base hit. And Kelvin Roth here 0 for 1 tonight. He flew out sharply out to left, hit the ball very, very well. Just more importantly, had a very phenomenal play last half inning defensively over at short, did Calvin. And the stolen base, so Krehak showing off some heads-up base running there, and I think going to get the balk here. So Weinfurter will score here. That represents the first run here now for the Sixers. Krehak out at second. Roth fouls that one away for an 0-1 count now here with Jacob Garth over in the on-deck area here for Stevens Point. Konieczny working here. Roth showing bunt for a moment there, pulling that back. So count now goes 1-1. And a called strike here to Ross, so count goes now to 1-2. Nobody out here still. Krehak out at second. And that ball skips away in the dirt. That'll get away from Marshfield, the Matt Konieczny there. And that will move Krehak over to third now. 2-2 offering coming up here from Emmett Konieczny. Ball hit sharply. That'll be a base hit and an RBI for Kelvin Roth. And that's the go-ahead run here for the Sixers. Ball hit on the screws there. Krehak comes in to score here, so Sixers now take the 2-1 advantage here with Jacob Garth, he is 1 for 1 tonight, had a single back in inning 1 and a stolen base as well. Called strike, throw down to second, not going to be in time for the speedy Kelvin Roth. An 0-1 count now here to Garth. Ball lifted in the air. That's going to be out to second there. And that's Nate Richardson making the play there for out number 1 to retire Jacob Garth. Roth remains out at second. 1 out here. Noah Marshke grounded out to short, his first at bat over in inning 1 here. And a called strike to Marshke. So Konieczny set, ball misses outside now. Count goes to 1-1. Peyton Flees over in the on-deck area for Stevens Point. And that ball hit down the line. Ocho Piola able to evade that one. Nice job there, Bobby. 1-2 now here to Marshke. Misses upstairs now, so 2-2 count to Noah Marshke. And that ball hit, that's hit sharply, but that will be out number 2 here. So Noah Marshke lines out to first here for out number 2. And Peyton Flees 0 for 1 hit. Lined out to center back in inning 1 here tonight, did Peyton. And Flees hits that one hard. That'll drop in for a base hit. And a run coming home here, and that will be an RBI. Flees going for second. He will be out. But a single nonetheless, and the run did score, I believe, so we are through 3 innings complete here. Stevens Point up 3-1 here. We move to the top half, inning number 4 here. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball, Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work. Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
All right, back out here on Zaleski Sports here. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. So Adam Gilbert's in here to lead things off. He is 1 for 1 here, had a base hit back over in inning number 2. Caden Adam on for his 4th inning of work here. Ball lifted shallow left field. Play will be made over there. by Zach Richter for out number 1.
Now batting number 8, Chase Robinson.
Chase Robinson here flew out to center field, so for 1 here tonight for Chase. Caden Adams' pitch misses down though to Robinson. Adam working out of the stretch here, and the pitch misses just inside now. So 2-0 now here to Robinson. Kane Topher in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. And that ball misses. Missed by much. So 3-0 now here to Robinson. And a called strike here. So 3-1 hitters count now. Chase Robinson. And that ball skips away, and Robinson will be aboard.
Now batting number 18, Kane Topher.
So Kane Topher here. He had a base hit, so he is 1 for 1 here tonight for Marshfield. Lead runner and Chase Robinson out at first. And 1-0 now here to Kane. All misses high now, so count goes 2-0 here now to Kane Topher here. Adam working with 1 out here. 2-0 count here to Kane Topher. Going back to Marshke over there. Robinson able to get back in safely. And a called strike, so 2-1 now here to Kane. Adams 2-1 offering here, misses down though. And Robinson will advance over to second now. So hitters count 3-1 now here to Kane Topher. And that ball misses, so Topher will be aboard here. Second walk in a row here. 1 out now here for Jacob Sadowska, the shortstop. He 0 for 1 here tonight for Jacob. And a called strike 1 now to Jacob. Troy Madlena listening from Cabo, Mexico, as I understand. Thank you, Troy, and rest of the Madlena crew here. Glad to see that. 0-2 now here to Sadowska here. Shuta Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals at Shuta Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. Adam working here from the stretch, 0-2 offering on the way here. Misses outside now, so 1-2 the count. And it called third strike, so that will be out number 2, and that's a Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Caden Adam. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serpro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. That's the third Serpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout here tonight for Caden Adam. 2 outs now here. And back to Emmett Konieczny here. Emmett hits that one out of play foul. So 0-1 here now to Konieczny. Emmett is 0 for 2 here tonight at the plate. Hits that out to second. Garth will make the play there for out number 3. And we will move to the bottom half, inning number 4 here. No runs, no hits, no errors. Stevens Point out front here, 3-1. Bottom half, inning number 4 coming up here. You're listening to and watching Legion Baseball, Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
All right, back out here. Chase Lyons giving me the thumbs up here for the bottom half, inning number 4. Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. That's Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Also brought to you today by Staub Construction. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Also brought to you tonight by Cheese Pleasers. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. So we are moving ahead here to bottom half, inning number 4. Braylon Smola here to lead things off 0 for 1 here tonight. And Emmett Konieczny out back for his 4th inning of work here for Marshfield. And Smola rips that into center for a base hit for Braylon Smola here. Of course, we mentioned he had a couple of hits last night as well, so keeping that bat going hot here for Braylon. And Zach Richter, who is 0 for 1 here tonight, he ball pretty hard, flew out to center his last at-bat back in inning number 2. A called strike here now to Richter. And a snap throw by Konieczny nearly had Smola there, but he's able to retreat back in there safely. Smola steal is on, throw down to second, and Smola will be in there for a stolen base, putting himself as a runner in scoring position now. And a 1-1 count here now to Zach Richter. Richter shows bunt. Infield charging, that's Gilbertson there charging up on that, what he thought maybe was a bunt. Richter showing bunt, but 2-1 now here to Zach with Smola out at second. Unshown, fouls that one. Count now goes to 2-2 here now to Richter. Smola out at second. And Konechny's offering, batted into the fence foul, so count remains 2-2 here. Dayton Koback there hustling for that foul baseball. And swing and miss, drop third strike. He will be aboard. So Richter reaches on the drop third strike, and Smola moves to third. So nobody out here now. Coy Carlunas here. He is 0 for 1 here tonight. Runners at the corner now here for the Sixers. Emmett Konechny set, working out of the stretch here, and his offering misses outside. So 1-0 now here to Carlunas. Dayton Koback over in the on-deck area here for the Sixers. Again, nobody out here. Runners at the corner now here for Stevens Point. Sixers with a 3-1 advantage. And double steal on, and Smola comes in there, and he will be in for the fourth run here. Meanwhile, Richter down to second on the double steal. And a called strike here to Carlunas here now, so 1-1 the count goes. Emmett Konechny working from the stretch here. The pitch swung on and missed. Count now goes to 1-2 here. So 2-2 count now here to Carlunas. Ball misses a little bit out. And Richter steals third. And a full count now here. Again, nobody out here for Stevens Point. And Emmett Konechny's hit ripped into left for a base hit for Carlunas here. And an RBI as well, so Richter comes across to score the RBI single for Coy Carlunas. And looks like we may have a pitching change here, not sure. We'll stay right here. And if there is a pitching change, we'll go to a brief commercial pause here. Little Scholars Childcare. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early childhood learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment. To help your child grow, visit littlescholars.com. So Coach looks like he will stay with Emmett Konechny here. Perhaps just a few words of encouragement. Carlunas aboard over at first. Dayton Koback here showing bunt. Steal on and throw not going to be in time, and Carlunas will get over to third on the errant throw down to second. Kobach now with a 1-0 count here. Konechny's pitch misses outside now, so count moves to 2-0. Devin Krehak on the on-deck area here for the Sixers. Again, nobody out here. Koi Karlunas out at third. And a called strike here from Konechny to Konechny. 2-1 now here. Swung on and missed. Count now goes to 2-2 here to Dayton Kobach. (5-1) our score here. All missed outside now, so full count here to Dayton. And a swing and a miss for out number 1 here. Retired Dayton Kobach. Now Devin Krehak here. Had a base hit and a run scored as well as stolen base back in inning number 3 to Devin here. Lead runner over there in Koi Karlunas here. And a called strike here to Krehak. Devin 1 for 1 here tonight. And strike 2 called here, so quickly 0-2 now here. Emmett Konechny. And a swing and a miss for out number 2, so that's 2 consecutive strikeouts here for Emmett Konechny. And Calvin Roth here, top of the order. He is 1 for 2 here tonight at an RBI, stolen base, and a run scored. Base hit back over in inning 3 here, 1 for 2 here tonight. Called strike, so 1-1 now here to Roth. Roth bats that one into the backstop here. Count goes 1-2. Noah Marshke hustling there for that foul ball. 1-2 offering here to Roth. Hit over to second. Play will be made, and that will be the third out here. So the 4-3 retires Calvin Roth. We are through 4 innings complete here. Couple runs come across. Couple hits here. Stevens Point extends their advantage here 5-1. We move to the 5th inning here. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball here. Stevens Point Sixer Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com. If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
All right, back out here, Aiden Cherney to lead things off here. We're in the top half, inning number 5. Stevens Point out front here, 5-1. Caden Adam out for his 5th inning here of work tonight. Pitched very effectively tonight. Bunt down and going to call that a foul ball. So count now goes to 0-1 now to Aiden Cherney. Caden Adam in the 5th here. He's scattered 4 hits through 4+ innings here thus far. Just the 1 run. Ball hit out to Peyton Fleas in center. Fleas will make the play for out number 1 here to retire Aiden Cherney. And Owen Griesbach here, the dangerous Owen Griesbach. Couple doubles here tonight, 2 for 2 with a couple doubles. He's hit the baseball very well here tonight. 2 of the 4 hits here for Marshfield. Owen, the center fielder here for Marshfield. And Adams' pitch misses down though. 1-0 now here to Owen Griesbach. Ball missed high now, so 2-0 here to Owen Griesbach. Nate Richardson over in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. And 3-0 count now here to Owen. Owen, the 3rd hitter here for Marshfield. Adams' pitch called strike, so 3-1 now here. Hitters count to Owen Griesbach. Nate Richardson in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. And that pitch missed outside, so Griesbach will be aboard here with a base on ball. And Nate Richardson here, he is 0 for 2 here tonight, grounded to second. Back over in inning number 3 here did Nate. Nate, the second baseman here tonight. Caden Adam working from stretch. The pitch hit over to Adam. He'll take the play over to 1. And Richardson will be retired by way of the 1-3 ground out here. Second out. Griesbach will move to second on that. And Mac Konieczny here, the catcher. He is 0 for 2 here tonight for Marshfield. Runner in scoring position out, and Griesbach out at second with a moderate-sized lead. Adam set and hits that one back into the fence foul. So 0-1 now here to Mac Konieczny. Adam comes set here, and the pitch swung on and missed. The off-speed pitch to Mac Konieczny. So 0-2 now here. Adam working with 2 outs here. Top of the 5th inning here out at Buchholz Park here. Adam set and the pitch. Ball hit into the fence foul, so count remains 0-2 now here to Matt Konieczny. Oh, Adams offering. See, saying he checked his swing, so 1-2 now here with Mac. Adams 1-2 offering coming up here. And the pitch swung on, batted out of play, and that will get out of play. Foul. Count remains 1-2 now here to Matt Konieczny. With Adam Gilbertson in the on-deck area should Konieczny Konechny reach here. And that ball misses high, so count goes 2-2 now to Mac Konechny. Now 2-2 offering here from Adam. Swung on over to Garth over at second. He'll gobble it up, and that will be out number 3. So Mac Konechny out by way of 4-3 ground out to Jacob Garth. No runs, no hits, no errors. We will move to the bottom half, inning number 5 out here at Buchholz Park. You're listening to and watching Legion Baseball, Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Bottom 5 coming up here shortly.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, we are back out here for the bottom half, inning number 5. Emmett Konechny out on the hill for his 5th inning of work here. Defensively, Marshfield looks much the same as they have here. And Stevens Point will bring up Jacob Garth here to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning here. One of our many game day sponsors, Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out their huge selection of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in store at a store near you or online at fleetfarm.com. So Konechny's offering here to Jacob Garth. Misses outside 1-0 now. Here the count. And called strike here now. 1-1 here now to Garth. Garth is 1 for 2 here tonight. Had a single back over in inning 1. And he is aboard with his 2nd single here tonight. Jacob Garth, couple hits now. Rips that one out into left field for a base hit. And that brings up Noah Marshke here, 0 for 2 here tonight. With Jacob Garth aboard over at first. And Emmett Konechny from the stretch, the pitch, the throw down to second, and Garth will be out attempting to steal second. A pretty nice throw by Mac Konechny. Actually, a really nice throw. Marshke grounds over to second there. And Marshke will be retired by way of the 4-3 ground out here. Or the second out here. Peyton Flees 1 for 2 here tonight. He had a base hit back in inning number 3, did Peyton. His 3rd plate appearance, hits that ball pretty well. That's going to find the gap, and that will be a second hit for Flees. He's going 2. And he will be in with a double, so the 2nd hit tonight here for Peyton Flees.
Braylon Smola.
Peyton, couple of hits tonight with a double. 2 outs here now for Braylon Smola. He is 1 for 2 with a run scored, stolen base. Had that single back in inning 4 here tonight. His third at bat here. Peyton Flea's on second now. 2 outs. Emmett Konieczny going, and Peyton Flea's going. He'll be in with a stolen base. And a 1-0 count now here to Braylon Smola. So Braylon now with a 2-0 count here. All misses downstairs, so 3-0 now here to Braylon. Zach Richter over in the on-deck area here for the Sixers. Konieczny stretch pitch and misses a bit inside, so 4-pitch base on ball here puts Smola aboard. Coach coming out here. We'll see if they'll make a change here at pitcher, and if they do, we will take a commercial break here. We'll hang right here for just a moment, though. We'll see. So 5-1 our score here. Runners over at the corner with Peyton Fleas over at third.
7-2, 7-9, 5-3-7. Come on up to the press box.
And Braylon Smola over at first.
7-2, 7-9, 5-3-7.
50-50 numbers being read here. Coach Metz, Josh Metz out there to say a few words. Looks like he will stick with Emmett Konieczny here. Konieczny working with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th here. Again, Fleas over at third, Smola over at first. And Zach Richter. For 2 here tonight. Did reach on a drop third strike and scored a run, however. And he lifts that one out of play, foul. That good for a token here out at Bucco Park. And an 0-1 count now to Zach. Stevens Point with a couple hits here this inning. Stolen base, and they will get Smola out on the stolen base here. That will be the 3rd out. Couple of hits, no runs, no errors. We move to the 6th inning here of play. Stevens Point out front 5-1. 6th inning coming up here. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball here. Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Pan-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, we are back out here for the 6th inning here. One of our many game day sponsors, Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done, offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site. Look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. So Adam Gilbert's in here to lead things off here. Top half inning number 6. Adam 1 for 2 here tonight. Slaps that one foul. That will get out of play here. So 0-1 now here to Gilbertson. Adam had the single back over in inning 2. Flew out to left in inning 4. And that pitch misses high now. So 1-1 here to Gilbertson. Caden Adam, who's pitched very well tonight, in for his 6th inning here for the Sixers. Caden has surrendered the 4 hits over 5+ innings here, working in the 6th. Just the 1 run here thus far. And a called strike here, so 2-2 now here to Gilbertson. And that ball hit pretty sharply. That's going to find the gap. That'll be extra bases here for Gilbertson. And Gilbertson will be in with a stand-up double. And he has a 2-hit night here for Marshfield. Chase Robinson here now 0 for 1 tonight. Had a walk and stolen base back in inning 4 though. And that ball hit sharply too. That'll be the 2nd hit here. So base hit for Chase Robinson now, and Gilbertson moves over to 3rd. And Kane Topher here. 1 for 1 tonight, did walk. Had a walk in inning 4 and a single back in inning number 2. Runners at the corner, nobody out here. Swung on and missed here, so Adam, 0-1 count now here to Kane Topher. Throw back to Marshke over at first. Robinson back in there safely. Ball batted foul down the first base area here now. So 0-2 here to Topher. Adams' pitch. Chopped up the middle, chance for 2 possibly. They'll get the 1-2 and a double play there. Run will score, but a double play there induced by Adam here. So 2 outs. And Jacob Sadowska here puts the bunt down. That'll stay fair. That's going to be a good bunt and a base hit bunt for Sadowska here.
Number 5, Konishny.
So bunt single, well done by Jacob there. So Emmett Konishny now. Emmett 0 for 3 here tonight at the plate. Adams' pitch misses down low, so 1-0 here now to Emmett. Now Adam checks over on Sadowska there. Adam working from the stretch here. The pitch. Steal is on, and the stolen base there for Sadowska here. And 2-0 the count now here. To Emmett Konieczny. All skips away in the dirt low, so the count now to Emmett Konieczny. And a called strike, so hitters count 3-1 here to Emmett Konieczny. Stevens Point out front here, 5-2. 2 outs here in the top half of inning number 6 here. And the steal is on. And Sadowska over at third now with his second stolen base this inning here. So 3-1 here now to Emmett Konieczny. And a called strike 2. Hitter count now goes to full count. Adam working here from the stretch. Full count offering here to Konieczny, and pitch misses outside, so Konieczny will be aboard with the base on ball here. Runners now at the corner here. 2 outs. Head coach, manager Bobby Opiola out to say a few words. We'll stay right here. If there's a change, we'll go to commercial break. Culligan Water, get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month. For the first 3 months, visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. So Adam has pitched pretty well tonight, I would say. He's scattered the hits over 5 2/3 in line right now if things would remain as is for the win. Of course, a lot of baseball still to be had here, to be played. Coach Opiola will stick with Caden Adam here. Runners at the corner now here for Aiden Cherney. Aiden 0 for 2 tonight here. Did walk and score a run, however, back in inning 3. And he looks at ball 1. A 1-0 offering here. A called strike to Cherney. Count goes 1-1 now here. Sadowska over at third. Emmett Konieczny over at first. Konieczny stealing and no throw down, and Konieczny will be a stolen base here. So 2-1 now here to Cherney. Hitters count 3-1 now to Aiden Cherney here. Owen Griesbach over in the on-deck circle. He's been a tough out. He's 2 for 2 with a couple doubles and a walk. So Adam's certainly trying to get through Cherney if he can, I'm sure. And a called strike, so count now goes full here. And a swing and a miss. So Caden Adam going upstairs for the Jamie Wenzel ServPro strikeout. ServPro Jamie Wenzel. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. We are going to move to the bottom half, inning number 6. Stevens Point out front here, 5-2. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball. Stevens Point Sixer Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All right, we are back here, bottom half, inning number 6 coming up here. Want to give thanks to our game day sponsors, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. So Zach Richter will be back to the plate here. Of course, we saw him in the 5th inning. Not able to complete that plate appearance. The third out by way of a stolen base. Braylon Smola caught stealing back in inning 5 here. So Richter back up here. Zach 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Did score a run and stole a couple of bases as well here. So 1-0 count now to Zach Richter. Called strike here now to Richter. Bottom half, inning 6 here. Stevens Point out front, 5-2. Richter lifts that one foul out of play, and count moves to 1-2 now here. And that ball hit on the ground. And that will be bobbled, so Richter will be aboard. I believe that'll probably be scored an E6 in all likelihood.
Now batting number 13, Coy Carlunas.
So Coy Carlunas here now, 1 for 2, had a RBI single back in inning number 4. Zach Richter reaches on the E6 here, so he's aboard at first. Konechny misses inside here, so count now goes to 1-0 here. Ball hit out of play, foul. A 1-1 here now to Carlunas. Konechny from the stretch, hit foul down the line there, foul ball. The 2-2 now here to Carlunas. Coach Opiol over at third, Coach Klisch over at first. Emmett Konechny working with a 2-2 count, makes it throw back over to 1. Richter retreats back safely. Konechny from the stretch, the pitch swung on and missed, and that is strike 3 here. So Carlunas retired for out number 1 here. And Caden Weinfurter here. Pinch hitting, I believe, for Dayton Kobach. A 1 out here now with Zach Richter over at first. Stevens Point, 5-2 lead here, bottom half inning number 6 here. Emmett Konechny out with 1 out here. And that ball hit into the fence foul, so 0-1 now here to Caden Weinfurter. Devin Krehak over in the on-deck area for the Sixers. Swung on and missed. So Konechny now up in the count 0-2 here with Caden Weinfurter. And Konechny's 0-2 offering misses down low. Count goes now to 1-2. And Konechny misses outside now. Count goes to even at 2-2 here now to Caden Weinfurter. Konechny working from the stretch. The steal is on and a swing and a miss. So the second out here by way of the strikeout, but Zach Richter down at second now. And Coach Metz here to say a few words. That very well could be the night here for Konechny. We'll stay right here. Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. So Konechny will stay out to try to finish out his 6th inning of work here tonight for Marshfield. And Devin Krehak here. Devin is 1 for 2 here tonight. Had a run scored and a stolen base back over in inning number 3. And a swing and a miss from Konechny to Konechny for an 0-1 count now here to Krehak. Swung on and missed for strike number 2 here. So 0-2 now here to Devin Krehak. And ball misses, so now count now goes to 1-2. Richter still out at second here. 2 outs, 1-2 count here coming up to Krehak. And Krehak staying alive here, fouling that one off. One ball, 2 strikes here now to Krehak. And pitch misses outside now, so 2-2 count here. Calvin Roth on deck here, should Krehak reach here. And pitch misses a bit high now, so count goes to full here. And a called third strike for out number 3 for Konechny. No runs, no hits, no errors. We will move to the 7th inning. Last wraps for Marshfield here. They trail 5-2. You are listening to and watching Legion Baseball here. Stevens Point Sixers, Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
All right, back out here for the 7th inning. Noah Marshke in relief here of Caden Adam. Caden Adam certainly would be in line for the win here tonight should things stay as they are, and certainly pitched a very good baseball game. Did Caden Adam, went 6 strong innings. Surrendered, I believe, 6 or 7 hits throughout his 6 innings of work. Just the 2 runs here, and again in line for the win should things remain the way they are. And Noah Marshke, the left-hander, the lanky big left-hander, and Noah Marshke, of course, the Spash product here. Trying to close things out here for Stevens Point here. He'll have Aiden Cherney as well as Owen Griesbach and Nate Richardson. Although I better check my math here. So Stevens Point clinging to that 5-2 lead here, their second game here of this Young Legion season here, second home game. As we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, they'll be over in Rapids this coming weekend here. Owen Griesbach will lead things off, 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles and a walk today here for Owen. So Griesbach to lead things off here against Noah Marshke, the left-hander. And called strike 1 here to Griesbach. Definite movement on that breaking ball there from Marshke here. So 0-1 now to Griesbach. Ball just missed, so 1-1 now here to Owen. Marshke's 1-1 offering here to Griesbach. Swung on, might have gotten a small piece of it. 1-2 now here. Marshke working with a 1-2 count now. And pitch just missed, so count now goes to 2-2 here. No, it's 2-2 pitch. A called strike. Strike 3 here for out number 1. And that's a Serb-Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Noah Marshke, called Jamie Wenzel at Serb-Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So out number 1 here. Nate Richardson here. Nate is 0 for 3 here tonight. And a swing and a miss. Marshke doing a nice job, as always, mixing his pitches. Certainly one of the premier pitchers, I would say, in our state here. My opinion, of course. Certainly good left-handed pitcher here. So 1-1 here now to Nate Richardson. And the 1-1 offering swung on and missed, going with a fastball. So 1-2 now here to Richardson. Marshke's 1-2 offering here coming up. And just missed. No, 2-2 count now. looking in for his signs. He'll step off momentarily here. Regroup here. So 2-2 count now to Nate Richardson. A 2-2 count coming up here now to Nate Richardson. Marshke set and the pitch. Batted over to Roth at short. He'll glove it and not able to make that play. A pretty nice play, but Richardson will be aboard now here.
Now batting number 6, Mac Konechny.
Mac Konechny here is 0 for 3 here tonight. Is Mac the catcher here? One out here with Nate Richardson out at first. Adam Gilbertson in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. Marshke. Ball misses down low, and that will get off the glove there of Kobach. So Richardson will move to second. A 1-0 now here to Mac Konechny. Marshke comes set. Pitch misses inside now, so 2-0 here. 2-0 count coming up here from Noah Marshke to Mac Konechny. Pitch. And Garth ranging over is not able to make the play. That was hit in the hole there. Run will come across here as Nate Richardson scores.
Now batting number 15, Adam Gilbertson.
Adam Gilbertson here had a double and a single, so 2 hits tonight here for Adam. Did score a run, so 2 for 3 tonight for Adam. A double and a run scored back in inning number 6 here. And Marshke's off-speed pitch just missed here, so 1-0 now here to Gilbertson. Marshke snap throw back to 1 there. Checking on Mac over there. Marshke's 1-0 offering here. A called strike, so 1-1 now to Adam Gilbertson. Marshke set and the pitch. And that will be a called strike 2, so 1-2 now here. Kobach does a nice job keeping that one in front of him. Keeping Mac Konechny over at first there. And Marshke misses outside. Now count goes to 2-2 here to Adam Gilbertson. And pitch just missed, so full count now here to Gilbertson. Marshke working with 1 out here with Matt Konechny over at first. And a called third strike for out number 2. And that is another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout called. Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So Chase Robinson now here. Chase 1 for 2 tonight with a walk and a single back in inning 6. And Marshke misses out. 1-0 here now to Chase Robinson. Kane Topher in the on-deck area here for Marshfield. Marshke working with a 1-0 count, 2 outs here. Stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. 1-1 now here. Marshke steps off for a moment here. Reset here. Marshke set and the pitch swung on and missed. Count now goes to 1-2 here. Marshke looking to try to close this one out here for Stevens Point. And fastball just missed inside now, so 2-2 here now to Chase Robinson. And a breaking ball for strike 3, and that's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout call. Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. That is a final out here at Buchholz Park. Stevens Point comes out of here with a 5-3 victory tonight here against Marshfield. We will have our Nasonville Dairy postgame show here with Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your fresh cheese curds in Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll take a few moments here for commercial break. I'll have our Nasonville Dairy postgame out on the field with Coach Opiola and a player immediately after the Nasonville Dairy postgame. A final again here, 5-3 Stevens Point over Marshfield. We'll be back here momentarily. You've been listening to and watching Legion Baseball, Stevens Point Sixers Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back with our Nasonville Dairy postgame show momentarily.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, back out. Here's Lesky Sports on the call here. Stevens Point comes out of here, second consecutive victory. You guys get a 5-3 win over conference foe here, Marshfield. Coach Opiola, talk a little bit about tonight's game. This is your second game, obviously your second game in a row. You guys have a big tournament, I believe, over in Rapids this weekend. Talk about tonight's game, though, first.
Yeah, so we try to do different things on the base paths. Not a lot of practice time in Legion baseball, so we practice during the games. So we try different things, different batting orders we're going to keep trying. Hopefully our pitchers keep throwing strikes. And, yeah, I think all in all we played a good game. I think Marshfield played a good game too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you had two pretty good pitchers going at it tonight, 5-3. I mean, it was kind of almost call it a pitcher's duel. But, Coach, anything more as you guys, I think, are off tomorrow, and then it's back, I think, several games this weekend. Anything that we should be thinking about before we go into the weekend here?
Well, I'm going to get a few more players back, so we'll be moving people around. Not sure who's going to be starting where and stuff like that. Pitchers will be getting some innings, and some, like Noah, came into pitch relief. You just need to get some rust off from not pitching for a couple weeks, so now he's going to be ready to go this weekend.
Absolutely. Coach, anything else before we turn it over to Kate and Adam here tonight?
No, we're good.
Good. All right, Coach Bobby, nice job. That's Bobby Opiola, the Stevens Point Sixer head coach manager. We'll turn it out now over to right-hander Caden Adam tonight. Caden gets the win tonight here. Caden, talk a little bit about tonight's game. This is the second game here. I know you're a SPASH product. You know, it's a good pitcher's duel, I thought. Talk about tonight, if you would.
You know, it was a good time. First time getting back in a couple weeks or so, just getting the rust off. And then just kept barreling strikes in there and then let the defense work.
Barreling strikes and let the defense work. Definitely a good mantra to live by, especially as a pitcher. Caden, anything else? I mean, I know this is just the second game here. You guys got a lot of baseball in front of you, but anything that we should think about for a Sixers group for your fan base?
Well, I think state's an option, definitely regionals. I feel like we got a lot of potential, and hopefully we can go somewhere.
I like it, Caden. I don't know, do you know the drill here, the Zaleski Sports drill?
I do not.
Do not, so we'll count you down, and we'll go three. I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you'll say your name and that you're in the house, and then we'll count you down. So we'll go 3, 2, 1.
Caden Adam is in the house.
Caden Adam is in the house, the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. Nice job tonight. Keep it rolling. That's Caden Adam, the right-hander, gets the win here tonight. Sixers improved to 2-0 on this young Legion season here. Certainly a lot of baseball in front, as you heard Coach Bobby Opiola get some players back, shake a little bit of rust off perhaps, and certainly look forward to a productive summer to come here. Again, final here tonight from Bucco Park, 5-3. Stevens Point back in action over in Wisconsin Rapids this weekend. You've been listening to and watching Legion baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Have a good rest of your Wednesday evening.